What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Pizza, and before we get into this one, I just want to give all glory to God. If it wasn't for him, this would never be possible. I would never even be able to make videos for you guys. Anyways, I have my greatest draft champions draft that I have ever done in my entire life. It's an 87 overall draft, but the defense is absolutely terrorizing. The greatest defense I may have ever seen drafted in a draft champions round. And at the end, there is a little bit of a twist, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the entire thing to see how the entire draft folds out and what exactly happens at the end. Now let's get started with this draft, guys, and I hope you all brought an umbrella with you because we will be reigning elites over and over and over again. We went ahead and selected Jim Harbaugh of the Baltimore Ravens as our head coach. Let's get into this actual draft, guys, and look who we started off with. A ton of elites, very high overalls. I was thinking, man, Drew Brees would be great to have at the helm, leading our offense downfield as the team captain, but then I looked over and seen this Steve Atwater card. I know he performs well on field, and this card seems absolutely phenomenal, not to mention that he is the highest overall out of the three. That is why we went ahead and selected him there. Up next, going with the highest overall once again out of the three, an offensive lineman. Building that O-line up is definitely a thing that is good. Now some more elites. Kyle Williams, defensive line, defensive tackle, 91 overall, putting him down there. Very nice card as well. More elites over and over again. I see the left outside linebacker, Julius Peppers. I feel like left outside linebacker is pretty rare to get a very good overall, so that is why we went ahead and selected him. Some more gold cards. I decided to build up the offensive line once again. You can never have too many really good offensive linemen. And more elites. Are you kidding me? The 94 overall Levante David. Our linebacking core right now is already very stacked, and if we could get a middle linebacker, that would be phenomenal. And look at this, guys, a no-brainer right here. The 90 overall Eli at right end. That is the one that we are picking up there. Moving on to round 8, and oh my goodness, will you please just stop? No, I had a little bit of a debate. Do we go with Mangold or we go with Lewan? Overall, I decided to go with Lewan at left tackle. He seemed like a little bit better overall card, and he was better at run blocking. And come on, EA, are you kidding me? What are you doing to me? Definitely seen this George Iloka strong safety on the other end of the Steve Atwater. Our secondary deep downfield will be absolutely locked down. And then, speaking of lockdown, are you serious? Are you serious? Richard Sherman? And keep the elites coming. We finish off our linebacking core with CJ Mosley, 96 overall. What in the heck is going on? Michael Vick at our quarterback position. One of my favorite cards to use. He is so fast and such an awesome quarterback to have. Now, we are in need of some wide receivers and some running backs, so that is something that I was definitely looking out for. I was thinking of picking Jimmy Smith in this round, but he wasn't the highest overall, and I noticed that I had a pretty dang good chance to get a very high overall draft in this one, and we didn't have anybody at this position, so we went with the left guard and picked him up because he was an 89 overall. Now the wide receiver that we need, AJ Green, the guy that can go up and jump ball situations and grab him down. Last but not least, we did not get a running back, and this is where I feel screwed us definitely a little bit. Normally I would have picked Deshaun Taylor, but we already have a safety, so I decided to go with a second wide receiver at that position. We are left with an 87 overall draft, guys. A very, very nice team. Like I said, if we could have got a running back, there's no doubt in my mind that we probably would have been an 88 overall. Let's go ahead and look at the actual lineup, though. Look at this team, guys. Reed at wide receiver. We have Michael Vick. We have AJ Green. A very nice offensive line. We actually drafted 4 offensive linemen, all 83 and above, along with 2 elites that are 89 overall on the left side, so a very nice offensive line as well. I just say the offense is a little bit above average at best. Now moving on to the defensive side, you guys see this freaking team. Steve Atwater, Levante David, CJ Mosley, Julius Peppers, George Iloka. We have Richard Sherman down there along with Kyle Williams and Coney Ealy. This defense is insane, guys. The greatest defense I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me know if you have seen a defense better than this, and if you have, I think I'm gonna need to see a picture of it because I don't know if I will believe it. So I decided, you know what, guys, we have a sick team. Let's go ahead and see how they perform. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit of gameplay to show you exactly how they did. Now, let me just start off by saying this is without a doubt the greatest team on field that I have ever drafted. Not to mention they were the highest overall as well. Before this, my highest overall draft was only an 85 overall. So I'm sure that you guys could tell that this team was like heaven to me to use. Every single player performing so well. Our wide receivers getting open all the time. Look at this, Michael Vick hitting a spin move on the defender and getting upfield to gain extra yards. The offense did so much better than I expected. But honestly, guys, the real story was about this defense. They were locked down everywhere. No deep balls were happening. I know Madden has a very big problem with throwing deep balls downfield. That was not a problem with me. I had the greatest linebacker core that I have ever used. I love using CJ Mosley. The Julius Peppers got a few sacks, and a lot of the other guys did very, very well as well. Look at this beautiful play. I don't even know who that was, but I had to add it in there because that highlight was phenomenal, man. Seriously, guys, what a great team that this is to use, and I was so happy that I actually drafted a very good overall team, and they performed so well as well. Anyways, guys, let me show you exactly what happened whenever this game was over. Now, as you could see, all I did was finish the game by exiting it. After that, I was just minding my own business in my room on my phone, waiting for this loading screen to go away. Now, normally you would see this loading screen and think nothing of it because everybody sees this before the return to the main menu. Fast forward this video though, because I was literally sitting here for 15 to 20 minutes waiting for this screen to go away to bring me back so I could play the next game to get more footage for you guys. Long story short, this thing never ended up bringing me back to the main menu, so I was faced with a tough decision. I decided to dashboard the game. Now, as you guys could see, I was sitting here waiting. I was like, should I really back out of this? I feel like something wrong could happen. Eventually, I just did it because I felt like I had no other option. So then I decided to go back into Draft Champions because I was like, you know what? I want to get a few more clips to really show how insane this Draft Champions team really is. But look, whenever I get into here, I go into the head-to-head draft. I look at it. It says draft now. So the team's not there. I went over to the right where it said ranked draft. I have to purchase tickets. Don't want to do that. Play a friend. Is the draft here? Absolutely not. Last but not least, the solo draft. It's not there either. I lost this team after getting to play one game with them. I couldn't even get you guys any more highlight reels. We couldn't play any more games. This team is completely gone. Are you kidding me? I was so sad, so depressed, but I guess it is what it is. Can't wait for Madden 17 Draft Champions to show up. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, let me know if you're excited for Madden 17 Draft Champions Ultimate Team. What are you the most excited for whenever Madden 17 comes out? This is your boy Pizza. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. Don't forget to keep God number one. Peace out, guys.